Hey, we have battled Kentucky for I feel like the last 4 years, and we've been on the wrong side of it. Some 5-setters that have just been heartbreaking for us, and so I'm really proud of our group to be able to come out on top of another 5-set battle with just a phenomenal Kentucky team, right? They are, when you think SEC volleyball, you think Kentucky. I don't know what you think, but I think Kentucky. I think Skinner does just such an amazing job with his crew, and they're just great kids too. But I'm thrilled for our team. I'm thrilled for Jilly. I'm thrilled for Mags, who have been kind of grinding away for 5 years at Arkansas to get a win against the tip of the sword in the SEC, and now we get to advance to the tip of the sword in the country, and so that's, we'll enjoy this for a while, and then we'll prep for that. But yeah, just what a great night for Arkansas volleyball. It really is.
So, I didn't watch the first 2 meetings. What was different about this matchup that kind of just changed the tone and gave you a little more hope there?
Yeah, I don't really know where. Well, I thought we were clean in moments that we needed to be, and I thought in the initial set, our trans play wasn't so great. We were creating some stuff, but we weren't converting on some things. And I think it took us a little while to get that set hit a tempo going. And then it got cleaner as the match went along. And that's kind of who we are, I think. I think when you look at us, you don't think, oh, they're going to block a lot of balls, but we're going to dig. And then we have to work really hard in that transition phase to score the point. And I thought we were much better at that phase. As the match went on, the line kept going like that, and then at some point in set 3, we kind of surpassed Kentucky in that phase there a little bit, and so that was nice. I think our first ball side out was okay for most of the match, but just some trans needed to get going there a little bit, and it was really good. It was really good late.
Coach, can you tell me what you said in that 5th set timeout to spark that run to finish it?
Nothing.
Can confirm.
Yeah, they'll confirm. I mean, it's not Disneyland. It's not a Disney movie. It's just real life, and you either trust your team in those moments or you don't, right? And if you don't, then you're making stuff up. And I trust my team immensely, and probably the only thing that I said, and it's probably not even worth repeating here, but is, hey, just be good at doing your job, right? And that's it, and so I have an enormous amount of faith in these two and our team that they're just going to do their job, and that's enough, right? I mean, that's enough. We don't have to be great. We just have to be good and do our job, there was no magic to it. It wasn't like I was holding back, right? Waiting for the 5th set to inspire my team. I would have inspired them earlier if I could have, but that's just the way it goes, because they're good. Kentucky's good.
Gillian, the team had 5 solo blocks tonight. You had 1 of them.
There you go, kid.
What was working so well is that familiarity, or you kind of know what's coming with those solo blocks, or how effective were those for you tonight?
I don't really remember them. I don't know if that was Taylor, but I don't know, just being able to read their offense. I mean, we're very familiar with them, so just recognizing the plays that they're going to run off of a good pass and being ready for that. So.
Does a solo block fire up more than a double block assist? I mean, does that, because one person's doing it, maybe it's a little more surprising or not? Does that fire up more, we guess?
Yeah, it's very exciting. Sometimes I can't tell if somebody's with me or not, just because we always try to close, but yeah, it's really exciting. Gets the people going.
What's it like to have that fan base here today? It was pretty fired up the entire match. The flags waving.
Yeah, that was our family. That's what they do. It felt like a little piece of Barnhill was here, so that was awesome. And we know that
however this would have turned out, they would, still be out there yelling for us. So just to have that support on the road, it's big for us.
Hey, Hannah, what's it like? You're going to another fifth set against Kentucky. Your coach is saying you've been on the short end of those a lot. How does the mentality change? Like, this one's going to be different this time.
Yeah, I think you go into every fifth thinking you've got it. And for us, we knew coming into this, like, it's hard to beat a good team 3 times. So we felt like we had, nothing to lose in a sense, that we were just going to go play our best volleyball and it went our way.
Coach talked about it already, but for both of you, what does the win mean to you and the program?
You can start.
Just means that Arkansas volleyball is finally getting the recognition that they deserve. We've been left out of the tournament too many times and worked so hard those years. And so to finally make it in last year and make it in again, and not only make it in, but continue to fight for every game. I'm just glad that everybody finally gets to see it. We work really, really hard, and nobody knows how hard we work besides us. So.
Yeah, I mean, rankings are cool, but you're in the tournament, so you get a chance to go prove it. So, I mean, we know we're top 8 at least, and yeah, that's the first time ever in Arkansas volleyball history. So that's pretty cool.
Jason, can you talk about Taylor and how she stepped her performance up as the match went on?
Yeah, I thought T had a little regression to the mean there. I think that she, she didn't start out strong, but certainly, as the match went on, she got to where she was. Offensively, I think defensively she was really good, and I thought she passed magnificently. Actually, I think we passed really well all night. And so her offense had to catch up with the rest of her game, but it certainly did in sets 4 and 5 there. I thought she made a really nice swing in set 5 that was just squeezed it between the block there to give us a little go-ahead. But that's Taylor. Taylor will do that. She'll find a way, and I'm proud of all of us that we didn't overreact. We just put our heads down and kept going and doing our job and trust each other. So it was pretty cool.
Hannah, what's your secret to spreading the wealth? I referred to the 3-headed monster, Jillian, Maggie, and Taylor, each with double-digit kills. How do you find that hot hand?
Yeah, I think, they're all good, and you just got to, whoever's killing the ball at the time, you just got to give them the ball and give them a chance to go get it. And, Kentucky, we played them twice already. Like, they know some patterns in us, so just trying to spread it around and give them the best chances possible, not in a trap. That would be great.
Well, Jill and Hannah, what are your thoughts on playing Nebraska down there?
It's a great opportunity. What a cool environment we get to be in. We've never been here. I've never been here for a Nebraska volleyball game, but we know they show up. We saw them all there during their game before us, so it's just a really great opportunity, and we're excited to play more volleyball.
Yeah, cool place to play volleyball. Great opportunity in front of us, and at the end of the day, it's still just volleyball, so we'll make the most of it.
Final questions?
Jason, what to you is the significance of reaching the first ever regional final in program history?
Yeah, I appreciate the question, actually. I haven't had too much time to formulate, even a simple answer to that question. I've in my journey as a head coach, I've taken over 3 programs: BYU, Arizona State, and now Arkansas, and got them to the tournament. I think I took the job at Arkansas with the hope, which is not a plan, right? Hope's not a plan, of creating something special at a school that, name another D1 volleyball player from the state of Arkansas. You probably can't. Hannah Hogue, you're right here. And to do it at a place that is like that is really, really special to me. And I quite enjoy building programs. I enjoy it. I don't know if I'm any good at it, but I enjoy it. And so I've enjoyed working at Arkansas. I'm not from Arkansas. I'm definitely Australian. But it's pretty rewarding to be able to do that and to do this with a bunch of athletes that probably you didn't even know about when they started their career. You know, Jill had one scholarship offer, and that was from us. And now she's in the Elite Eight playing Nebraska at Nebraska. Hannah Hogue, I don't know, she's just a Razorback, you know, and so she wasn't going to go anywhere else, I hope, anyway. That's what she told me, anyway. But that's pretty cool, you know. That's pretty cool. And who knows what happens on Saturday, you know. It's a challenging environment for us, but you can't take this away from us. And it's phenomenal. Like, it's such a great story, and I'm thrilled to have played a small part in it.
Jillian, you embraced Haley at the end of that game. Back to you guys, what was that like, the two of you there?
I mean, I just really wanted to hug all our seniors, and she came up to me. I was just looking for somebody to hug. But she came up to me and said, "I'm so proud of you," and that means a lot from Haley. Haley's our biggest supporter, and on and off the court all the time, and it's just so wonderful to, I don't know, play with these people all the time. I don't want to stop playing with these people, so.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate what you do for the sport.